Fearless Disease.
Gavin Newsom obviously running for president. Have you seen this guy cross his legs?
Fearless Disease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear. Like right now, if you are ready, interesting interview with JD Vance. Overall, he's just laughing at anybody that runs on the Democratic side, man. This is hilarious.
Have you ever seen anyone cross their legs like that?
My legs don't cross like that, Jesse. I'll leave. You can interpret that however you want to.
Taking shots.
Gavin and Kamala.
See, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. The reason why a lot of people are drawn to this side of the table is because it's bringing back humor, it's bringing back jokes, it's bringing back things that we talk behind the cameras, especially as men. Jokes. It don't matter if you are on the other side or you're the F word or any of those words. We like to joke and have fun. It resembles just manhood, man. We just having fun. Everybody's just chilling. It's a good time, and we like these guys over here, man. I don't know. They don't cross their legs. All I know is I don't cross my legs like them either, man. I'm a male, man. I don't know what they do over there.
Are on a collision course.
Yes.
Who's going to win?
The dumbest candidate will probably win. That's my guess with the Democratic Party. I mean, look, the Democrats have a couple of big issues, and one is that they lean so far into wokeism that they can't see the obviousness of the fact, which is that Kamala Harris is not qualified to be president of the United States.
Exactly. They lean too much on the wokeism, man. It's not the Democrats. They honestly have some good policy they actually talk about it. Some stuff can make sense. They can get to the people and be able to make some type of sense. And some of the stuff they even agree when it comes to Republicans. It's not that. It's the point that they lean too far to the wokeness when it comes to the alphabet people, when it comes to people cutting their stuff off and mutilating kids. It just goes too far that people are just like, all right, that's too far, man. You're not even talking about the policies. You're not talking about how we can say this and do this, anything like that. You just lean too much on the things that are retarded. So people can't hear you because you don't know how to stay away from those things or just talk about Trump. So it's stupid. The woke side, it has to die eventually.
That's why she got the vice presidential nomination. That's why she got the presidential nomination. This is who Kamala Harris is. Now, the flip side is I think you have a unbelievably corrupt and incompetent governor in Gavin Newsom. The fact that those are the two front runners just suggest how deeply deranged the Democrat Party is. Let them fight it out. We'll figure it out.
May the dumbest candidate.
Exactly. They are the two of the dumbest people that they have running. I mean, they should get somebody at least a little bit smarter. The only person that really made sense on the Democratic side was Barry. I mean, he was the one that was kind of like, okay, we can understand him. It's like, cool. He was very fair. But other than that, man, it's just they don't have nobody. What, AOC, Newsom, Kamala? We don't want to say the ghetto girl in Texas. I don't even want to say her name. I don't want to give her clout. It's horrible over there. It's good. It's no good.
When
the dumbest candidate win.
The Democrats are running in the midterms on the cost of living. Are you worried about that?
Pot, meat, kettle. No, I'm not worried about that for the simple reason that the cost of living crisis, and it is real for a lot of American families, was caused by the Democrats. You had the highest inflation in 40 years under Joe Biden's administration. We haven't even been in office for a year, and you've already seen prices start to come down. You've seen rents start to come down. You've seen groceries leveling off. Is there more work to do? Absolutely. But the people who are going to do that work is the Trump administration, is the President of the United States who is solving the Democrats' affordability crisis. You don't give power back to the very people who set the house on fire. You give more power to the person who put the fire out.
If the Democrats do win the midterms, is Trump getting impeached again?
I'm sure he'll get impeached. Look, they have nothing to actually run on or govern on. Their entire obsessive focus of that party is they hate Donald Trump. So if they ever get power, are they going to lower Americans' taxes? No. Are they going to make your life more affordable? No. Are they going to solve the crime crisis? No. What they're going to do is they're going to spend all their time and all of your money trying to get Donald Trump. I think it's ridiculous. That's what they're running on. But the American people are going to make this determination. I think the American people should vote for the people who want to make their life more affordable, who want to make their neighborhoods safer. That's what we're trying to deliver every single day.
Have you been watching this New York Mayor Mondani guy?
The guy who wants to take all property away from white people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take the property away from white people? Yo, Mandani, listen, first off, Mandani, it's funny how at least like maybe 10, maybe 11 years ago, everybody hated anybody that came from Muslim descent. I mean, 9/11, everything that happened with that, it's just, we disliked Muslims, especially in New York. I mean, you hit the Twin Towers, it was horrible. All of a sudden, he says a few things that make some people feel good, their feelings, and all of a sudden, he is the governor. They're slow. This is the dumbest party I've ever seen. Nobody has any common sense. He just says, all he says is, I want to take land from some wealthy people, and like you said, white people, I'm going to give you free stuff. I don't know how to pay for it, but I'm going to give you just free stuff. All right, we got to elect him. That's all it is. What is his other policies? It's just free stuff and taking away land from white people. It's really funny to me. People are slow. I told you, people are slow.
He seems pretty out there, huh?
Is he a threat?
Wow.
I mean, you live in New York. He's a threat to you, I'd say.
He sure is. But politically,
is he politically a threat? I mean,
got
look,
some traction.
No.
You know,
He's
I
not
actually
gonna know.
really admired some of his messaging because he focused not on the woke crazy stuff. He wasn't running on white people shouldn't own property. He was running on bread and butter issues, which is what I want politicians to focus on. Even if you disagree with their solutions, I would love it if the debate among Democrats and Republicans was, how do we deliver prosperity to the American people? But he runs on actually some pretty common sense bread and butter issues. He gets in there and he sounds like a total crazy person who wants to take your house away because you have the wrong skin color. That's not a threat to me politically. I think it's a threat to our country, but it's not a threat politically.
You were almost Paulie P'd. Someone came to your house, trans guy,
I
with a
don't know
hammer.
what that means.
Paul Pelosi smashed your windows.
Wow. So this happened like a day or two ago. A trans person actually attacked his house through something through his windows, broke his windows, and of course he was upset with him. I don't know why, they still didn't figure it out, but it was a trans person. We live in a wild world, man.
You believe these people.
People of love. It's all
Well,
people
I
love.
can't believe these people. I've never heard Paulie Pete. I'm going to steal that one in the future. Thank you, Jesse.
Just a nickname.
But, you know, when it happened, I think everybody had the same reaction that we did, which is it's probably a deranged left-wing person who wanted to cause terror or maybe worse among my family. Look, we're grateful the first responders did their job, the person's in custody,
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
we're still kind of getting to the bottom of the motive a little bit, but my guess is the same as yours. And look, left-wing violence is a problem in this country, Jesse. We've said this time and time again. My dear friend Charlie Kirk was murdered by a left-wing radical. The President of the United States was almost killed a year and a half ago. And then again, a few months after that, we have a real crisis where there are far too many left-wing people who don't want to debate, who don't want to disagree, who don't want to try to persuade their fellow citizens. They want to try to kill their fellow citizens, and that's a real problem.
You feel safe?
I do feel safe. And look, Jesse, I signed up for this.
Man, don't run. You
My
be
attitude
all
on this stuff is whatever God wills is whatever God wills. I'm going to do the job I think I have to for the American people. And, hopefully they're happy with it, and hopefully we do some good, and whatever God has in store, I accept it.
How was
That's
your
all
first
that matters.
Christmas here as Vice President? What did Usha get you?
Usha always gives me very practical presents. She got me some sweatpants, some exercise clothes.
Is that a hint?
See, this is why he is second in charge, man. That's why he's vice president. He's very likable. He talks like a regular guy, man. It's jokes, it's laughter. It's just like he said, his wife, what do you get him? Some sweats and some stuff to work out. So basically his wife is saying, man, you need to work out, you need to chill. Or just dad and husband things that wives get because we don't really need much, man. We're men, man. We need just the essentials. He's very likable. And like Jody said, he believes in God. He understands that he's not worried about that trans person that attacked him because God has a will and God to keep him safe. We're not even worried about that. That's why he's a likable guy, and I see him being able to be the president one day. He's definitely gonna be one of the front runners when Trump is getting out of there. And Trump will do almost anything he can in his will to be able to put somebody like that in the office when he is gone. But great interview, man. Just it was a funny one. I like listening to guys like this, man, and hearing their perspective. It was a good one. Smash that like, tap the next video here on the screen, subscribe, and hit that bell. The CashApp FearlessDisease is always in the description if you are rocking with the movement. See you on the next one. Stay rich and stay fearless.